Alright, and we're off. So let's see what the chests have. Let's see who won. So there's gold. There's more gold. And a key. So I don't think anybody won. No one said double gold and key. So we got 21 agility on this seed and 6 strength. This is a low strength seed. They also didn't check if they had return, I think. Did they?
I didn't see if either one did. But they're playing it safe and saving all that gold because they're in the middle of a desert right now.
Yeah. And I think High Spirit is correct. Kaunis won with the magic key.
That is true.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with this low strength seed. He can't even damage a Draki. Well, Drakis are considerably much tougher than a slime. For 6 strength, I mean. Yeah, AA didn't check if he had return, but I don't think they had. Because Eunos definitely would have done that.
And meanwhile, Armor Knight sending him back to the reset button.
Indeed.
Alright, if AA takes this Draki out, that'll be level 2.
So AA is doing pretty good.
Oh no!
What's it?
The Drakis have heal more.
Oh wow, he got lucky on the other one then.
Eunos, meanwhile, is dead set on finding a town to spend all that early gold on. Ah, another heal more.
Yeah, starting with so much gold, a good plan would be to just check your surroundings to see if there's a town. And if there's not, just start leveling up and take that money loss. Oh, and AA finds a town, but he has no heal.
He can't cross the swamp.
He can't cross the swamp, but he has a town. He might?
Well, no, he's not going anywhere.
I might just reset. I don't know if he saved.
I think both players saved, but
Oh, Eunos finds it. Yeah, I would probably reset if I were AA and just run back there. Yeah, those red dragons seem to be a good grinding point for later on. Oh, it's Hawksness.
Oh no, of course it's Hawksness.
Wow, this game like I said, this game can crush your soul sometimes, especially with those occurrences.
AA taking another shot at that Draki.
I would probably do no, I wouldn't do the same because I don't know that's Hawksness. But it paid off for him. Maybe he gets a heal. Alright, he got a spell. Heal!
And hurt.
Yeah, the hurt that hurt's gonna be really good. Considering such low strength.
Yeah, and I believe there's some magicians around the starting area too. Eunos, meanwhile, resets to save all that gold.
Yeah. Oh, AA is the one who knows it's Hawksness, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I believe Eunos knows that it's Hawksness. AA
Oh, that's
seems to
true.
be just set on leveling. And so
Yeah,
far,
because he
it's gonna
died to
pay
the Red
off.
Dragon. I don't know if he can do this. He needs like another 12.
Nope.
Never mind, yeah.
Little short.
Still, he is considerably ahead of Eunos with such low strength start. I mean, I know it's only 26 experience, but I think that that's a lot for this seed. And slimes have sleep. Wow.
Yeah, it seems like, other than the regular slimes, everything that'll get you to level 2 is pretty time-consuming to kill.
Yeah, Eunos is just starting. He just noticed that, you know, I'm probably not gonna get anything, so I'm just gonna level. Whereas AA has a huge lead on him on that. And he got return for level 3. Let's see what he gets for level 4. That's some pretty good stats. Good HP, good strength. He should need to rely less on hurt now.
The bump in agility is pretty nice too. That should head off quite a few. Ooh, excellent move on the droll. Should head off quite a few ambushes.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. Still, hurt does really high damage though, so I would probably keep using hurt. Or he probably wants to save MP for heal. I don't know if Eunos is still. Oh, he finds a town. And it's Garenham. Nice.
Alright, well, let's see what they have for sale.
I would also take that hand axe.
I agree, and he's probably going to take the small shield and the clothes that go with it.
Good choice. We also know that this seed does have a silver shield. So this might even things up now, for Eunos. Still, I think that hurt is gonna keep giving. Oh, okay, he finds 2 towns now. Yeah, I think hurt is still gonna give the edge to AA. Because even with the hand axe for Eunos, his strength is still abysmal.
A finds Ramaldar. Magic key time.
That's also a huge lead. If Eunos can find it soon. I'm pretty sure AA is feeling pretty good right now. I would.
Yeah, that's a great early find. I wonder if he'll try to open the treasury. Yep, goes right back in.
How many keys did he buy?
He bought the full set, so he.
Okay.
Yeah, left.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Yep, and is rewarded with gold.
Which is pretty big here too. He had no gold. He can probably buy a weapon now. Or armor, if he chooses to.
Chainmail and a club.
Chainmail and a club. That should be it.
And silver shield and magic armor in Ramaldar.
So there's plenty of places with a silver shield. Usually there's only one place with that. I usually don't go for the magic armor. I stick with the full plate if I gotta buy armor.
Yeah, I feel like Full plate and half plate are pretty good value.
Yeah. The HP increase in the hurt reduction is not worth the grind, I think.
Yeah, meanwhile, Eunos took down a Warlock and gained 2 levels. So they're about even right now. But AA just found Cole.
Oh, let's see if he gets the armor. He got the token.
Also good.
Yeah. It's better than the fairy food.
And another silver shield.
I'm pretty surprised by Eunos, his ability to catch up on experience on this seed. So good for him too.
Yeah, his early gamble paid off. I would say he's still a little behind, given all the exploration that's happened with AA, but not as bad as he was about 10 minutes ago.
Let's see what Eunos finds. He finds Candlin. Too bad he doesn't have keys for the coordinates, because that might be Erdrick's armor.
Ooh, A runs face first into a knight.
Yeah, you don't usually get away from knights. Those are pretty hard to get away from.
But A also found Charlock on the way out. Meanwhile, Eunos finds...
He ran away from a knight. And he found Candlin, so yeah. That's also pretty big, because the coordinates might hype the armor, like I said. If he had keys. So where do you think that this path would take him? Swamp Cape?
I'm thinking Stones of Sunlight Cave.
Alright, let's see what we got. We have Garen's Grave.
And he's got keys.
Yeah. I would probably fight those Wolf Lords with Hurt, because you're in the castle. I would not fight that Blue Dragon, though.
Nope.
Eunos is actually getting ahead in experience through all of this.
Yeah, doing a big grind, and he's found Cole.
Yeah, I think he's pretty close now to Rimuldar, right?
Yeah, if he heads south, I believe he'll find it. So
yeah,
Eunos has token now.
Yeah, for now, AA has the item advantage, just because of the keys. A little bit of exploring, but he's gonna make up that experience deficit in a bit. He just passed Eunos, so he has a lead right now. IMO.
That's a pretty big level for both of them. It's 13 extra agility.
That's 55 agility at level 5. He'll be able to run from Axe Knights. I think it's 50%. A little bit more.
Let's take a look. I think I can pull that up in the program right now. 62% chance of running from Axe Knights.
That is huge.
And now it's Eunos' turn to fill up on keys.
Alright, so now I would say they're about even, with AA having a little bit of an advantage with his exploration. Wait, no, I think Eunos has found more towns, right? But he hasn't found Garen's Grave. Well, he hasn't gone to the basement.
Yeah, and he'll probably check that the next time he dies.
Yeah.
I was interested to see if he would go back to Cantlin to try to get the coordinates, but I guess he's still just going to explore some more.
And I believe that AA has found Brecconary. That's the only town that's left. Yeah.
Yep. We're surprised. And now it'll be Eunos' turn to check out the treasury.
MTI with the 0 agility. Indeed. I mean, 0 agility is not too bad because he has 55. Yes, we have found Hawksness, Pyrelite. It is relatively close to the start. It's just a little bit north west of the castle.
Here's the aforementioned Axe Knight, and he gets away.
Yeah, running from Axe Knights is big because that's usually death when you find one. And this Wyvern is going to give him a nice boost in experience. I would also try and fight that Druid Lord if I were Eunos with Hurt.
Yeah, I agree. He's got enough HP to pull that off.
They're a really good source of experience at this level too. Yeah, because he also has heal, so any damage he would be able to recover. Is Eunos in Garen's grave?
Yep.
He's going in blind, right?
Yep, he's fumbling around in the basement.
Oh, he gets Edric's sword.
Oh, that's a huge boost.
Yeah, that's gonna be big. Alright, so I would give the advantage to Eunos now, but if AA decides to go back to Garen's grave, which is really easy to get to, then he's gonna find the sword too. So that lead might not last too long. Based on AA's decision making.
The Druid Lord has mini fire breath.
And heal. It's gonna be tough to get away from the Blue Dragon. And he did. I think he also has... Are they both... They're both strength HP, right?
Yep.
Alright. So they should have 55 agility each. Still, 55 agility is real... No, yeah, it's really sketchy to get away from Arbor Knights and Blue Dragons, but he's getting lucky. He's getting really lucky.
Wow. Finds the fighter's ring as well. So
that's a good find.
All kinds of nice stuff in the grave.
And AA finds skeletons with sleep. Let's see. If he gets hurt more, then Edric's sword is not going to be that big of an advantage now. He has a spell. That's sleep, so Eunos is still poised to take the lead with that sword. Yeah, also Eunos can do the gold grind and get some good equipment, mainly the silver shield, like MTI pointed out. 0 agility 2 levels in a row. That's rough. I mean, it's not too bad at this stage because it's still early and they have 55. But if that keeps going, then Charlock's gonna be. Charlock might be a problem.
Yeah, they got all their agility up front. AA finds the tablet cave, but just an herb.
Alright, so I assume he's gonna do the grind.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he did not make it to the last chest.
He can still do the grind, but he has to go back and... No, he did make it to the last chest, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. I didn't see what he got, but I know he made it. I think it was gold. Yeah, Pilot confirmed he did make it to the chest.
Okay. Finds a box full of wings.
He has...
Finds a torch.
Yeah.
And
there's no money.
No money. That's bad to find. So MTI's right. A reverse is the way to go, but he's got to leave and come back.
He's gonna have to do a reverse, indeed. What's in the basement? Erdrick's sword was there with herbs and gold, and I think a torch.
Fighter's ring as well.
Yeah, fighter's ring. So MTI is just going ham on killing stuff. He still has the XP lead. Yeah, Mr. Holmes, this randomizer can sometimes be renamed to one-step encounters the game.
Yeah, I know. There's certain times that I get so many encounters, I wonder if I'm on the Warmech Bridge.
Yeah, it can be terrible sometimes. So Eunos finds gold and the silver harp in Garenham. He's not checking the... Oh, he's gonna go to the inn, right? No?
He might be buying some extra armor. Yep, have to.
Yeah. So this, even though there's a silver shield, they might not get it because grinding. Well, no, yeah, he does the reverse grind, and I guess he would take one.
That looks like end of the road for AA.
Yeah, that might not be bad because he can go back into Garen's grave and get the sword. Yeah, Eunos tries to fight a rogue scorpion and they have really high defense. And AA is gonna figure out that there's no gold.
He might
if he goes...
Yeah, he might be just going for the reverse.
But, oh yeah, he already knows what's in there. That's true.
Alright, time for coordinates.
Yeah, let's hope he doesn't tell him to just go fight. Because if there's no coordinates, that means... No, it's gotta be in Hoxnes then. Okay, so we do have coordinates. It's relatively close, actually. So I wouldn't... I would expect him to count it out. Yeah, he is.
Yep, seems pretty straightforward.
Did AA reach the sword?
Not yet.
Alright.
He's headed that way, though.
Alright, he was gonna find the things. He could gold grind right there, actually, and just go back. I would probably do that.
And he checks to make sure that it's Erdrick's sword. doesn't want.
Yeah, that game can trick you, but I also did the same. I did the grind and I got Edric's sword
Oh no!
in a chest in Cantlin, and I double checked.
Meanwhile, Eunos finds the fairy flute at the coordinates, so...
So Hawksness is gonna have the armor.
Yeah, let's see who's guarding it.
So now I give the edge to AA. The lead, I mean. Because he's gonna get a silver shield. He has the sword. He has a little bit of a lead on EXP.
Oh, poor Mr. Holmes. I remember that game.
Oh, it seems he's going all out on the money.
Yeah, so he's probably going to head to Ramaldar because it's got both the silver shield and the magic armor.
Which is a really good choice because Eric's armor is in Hawksness. He doesn't know that, but he is unwillingly making the correct decision. Well, not unwillingly, like.
Yeah, Mr. Holmes makes a good point. If he gets 45k, he can make it out even if he dies with enough money.
That is true. I would probably not do that because I can just save and the towns are relatively close. But there are red dragons though, that is true. But if he's doing that, then he's not planning on saving, which is probably not the best decision.
I think he'll save.
What is he doing?
I think he'll save. He's just worried about getting jumped by a blue dragon on the way out.
Oh, he's going... Yeah, Mr. Holmes is probably right. He's gonna go deeper into the grave.
Oh, that's a good point.
So if he dies, he doesn't have to do the grind again. Yeah. Alright, that's a good choice actually. Because it's less of a time waste. Well, if he doesn't die. Because if he didn't do that, he would have to go out, buy the stuff, and then come back in. So Eunos is looking for, I assume it's the Mountain Cape, or the Shrines.
Ooh, Star Wyverns have sleep and hurt more. Back to the castle.
Oh, that's gonna be a pain in Charlock if they don't get more agility.
Meanwhile, AA is finding some pretty nice monsters to level on. Beats up a Wolf Lord and then a Wraith.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Let's see if he can run from those guys like Eunos did.
Ooh. Not as lucky.
Yeah, that's a rip. Oh, 1 HP? He didn't make it.
Oh, the dream is dead.
I mean, it's not too bad. Because there's nothing in Garen's grave, but he doesn't know that. If he decides not to go back in, then that would be the best choice.
Now
Eunos is back in Garen's grave.
Yep, he opened up all the chests in the treasury, so he's going to do the reverse grind as well.
Oh, that's right. How far to walk for items? Not too far, actually. Towns are relatively close to the castle. He did get the harp. Do you mean AA? MTI?
I think the harp was in Garenham, wasn't it?
Yeah, harp was in Garenham. So Eunos has the harp, I think. Or do they both have it?
I don't think AA has found Garenham yet.
Yeah. So that right there is Hawk's Nest.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, round 2. And nope.
Oh, reset.
Excellent. Axonite test no. Eunos is going for the magic armor too, it seems. Did we find a full plate in the shops?
I only remember a half plate, but I didn't catch every item in the shop.
Alright, I would say they're pretty even now. This is a pretty close race. It's actually very interesting. The lead has been switching back and forth between them, which is usually rare. Usually one gets the lead and keeps it for a long time.
It's always nice to see diverging strategies too, especially when both of them pay off. AA went for early leveling and Eunos went for the early purchase gamble. Seems pretty good for both of them.
Yeah, it paid off for both of them.
Ooh, not a great level.
Did he get agility?
He did get agility, but only 2, I believe.
Oh, that's bad. This might be a low agility seed then. Well, it's level 7. It's too early to call.
Oh, whoops. I have clicked one too many times. Thanks, Mr.
Right now he's level 8. He gets beaten by a Star Wyvern.
Well, now it's his turn to attempt to carry gold over treacherous territory.
Yeah, they have high agility for this part of the game, but what if they stop getting agility up until Charlock? That would hurt them.
Eunos picked up a silver shield in Garenham and is immediately rewarded.
Yeah. He's gonna get the armor now. Oh, there's a full plate right there.
Not what he's looking for, so he'll probably check the other 2 shops. DW edit, that's one of my favorite Far Side comics.
Yeah, AA is struggling to get to that town. It was like the Odyssey for him.
AA keeps trying to go through the... Uh-oh.
I don't think he has any other. I don't think he knows he can go to the other direction and get to Garenham.
Oh.
Well, that's 3 then. Okay.
Blocked again.
Yeah. I hope he's not getting frustrated because, you know, he still has. They're still even. He's not losing yet. But dying so many times trying to get to the town really makes you think that I might be behind now. And Eunos gets a little late.
Yeah, now Eunos is in the lead.
Alright, so Eunos also knows that the armor is Hoxness, and I don't think AA knows that. Because he hasn't found Cantillon. Right?
He hasn't.
Yeah, that's true, Mr. Holmes. He's wasting a lot of time trying to kill things and just resetting again.
Yeah, I agree. The level up text, seeing that 3 or 4 times is going to take a long. It's going to add a lot of time to his clock.
Plus having to fight the monsters.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if he makes it this time. We're rooting for you, AA.
Come on, slime's all the way.
He went okay, yeah. Oh man, this guy.
And ambush.
Come on, wake up.
Star Wyverns are the
wakes
fun
up.
police this time around. Ah, he lives this time.
That's good. Alright, he's killing the Wolf Lord. If he gets to the town, then, I mean, I guess those fights will pay off. Alright, another blue slime. As long as he doesn't get another Star Wyvern, he would be okay. Or something nastier. More blue slimes, that's good. A few, I think it's 1 or 2 steps off from the stairs. Let's hope he doesn't get a Star Wyvern on the next step. Bless our, yeah, he made it. Alright, let's see if he got it.
He got it, so he'll be buying both now, and really, this is anybody's game at this point. They're very close to one another. The exact same experience right now.
They have the same XP. And he buys the magic armor too. Alright, so now it depends on who has the better exploration. I think Eunos has a little bit of an advantage on that because he's explored more than AA. And he also knows that Hoxness has the armor.
Yep.
AA with the gold lead. I think gold is a factor on your RNG in battle.
Eunos gets sent packing by an armored knight.
I don't think AA has found Garingham yet, so he doesn't have the harp, I believe.
And I don't think either player has found the harp cave or the jerk cave.
No, I haven't seen any of them find it yet. Oh, he got an excellent move on a Demon Knight. And he gets level 9. Right, are we gonna see a more spell? 2 agility though. Eunos seems to be getting much better enemies to fight. Oh, he's grinding there. I would not fight that thing. Yeah, he's deciding whether or not to do it. He might go to Hogsness to check if there's an Axe Knight there. Because I think he's strong enough to kill the Axe Knight. No, he's not. I would probably check if there's an Axe Knight in Hogsness.
Well, AA finds the mountain cave.
Yeah. There's a high chance that the stones are going to be there. And Eunos finds the tablet cape.
Well, he's gonna
and
be
it's empty.
Yeah, he's going to be very disappointed with the herb that he doesn't get, because he's already full. Meanwhile, AA is probably just hoping he doesn't run into any Star Wyverns.
Yeah, you don't want to see those guys this seat. And Eunos with the lucky run to an Armored Knight again.
It's about the third one, isn't it?
Yeah.
The second blue dragon isn't gonna pay nice.
Yeah, he is done with Eunos shenanigans, running shenanigans. But he lets him off.
The magic armor and the silver shield paying dividends already. AA finds the death necklace.
Alright, so that'll probably give them a free level that they don't have to grind if they get enough HP. Which seems to be the case, they're getting more HP than agility. There's the stones.
Stones of sunlight.
Alright, so all he needs is to get to Garenham, probably go to Hogsness if he feels brave enough, and find a Jerk Cape. Nobody's found a Jerk Cape, right?
Nobody has yet.
Eunos strutting through that swamp. I mean, they both have something over the other. AA has a stones, but Eunos has a harp, and he's already checked the coordinates.
It'll be interesting to see the order AA decides to do things in. Oh, he gets... Star Wyverns are the fun police of this seed.
Yeah, they're gonna be the fun police in Charlock too. Especially if you don't get a lot of agility, and they keep doing that. I mean, if one of them falls behind, they might still have a chance because of those sleep Kurtmore Star Wyverns in Charlock.
Oh, looks like AA is going to take another shot at the bottom treasure chests in the grave.
Yeah, that's a reasonable decision. You don't know if the harp is going to be down there. Do we know who's in the lead? They're both equal, I would say, yeah. Because AA has the advantage of having the Stones of Sunlight, but Eunos has the Silver Harp, and he knows that the coordinates does not have the Erdrick's armor. So yeah, they are pretty equal right now. Oh, they get hurt more.
Well, getting hurt more, that might be enough for me to check what's in Hawksness. If it's an Axe Knight, you can get that armor real quick.
Yeah, that might give the edge to AA, because he's not gonna have to look for the coordinates, and I assume that finding Garanham doesn't take long. It's pretty close to the castle, especially if they're making a map. He should probably know where to go.
Yeah, and I think Eunos might be thinking the same thing right now. So as soon as he deals with this Drakey Ma, we can see who's guarding the shop.
If it's a Red Dragon, then he might not be able to do this. AA taking revenge on those Arbor Knights. Oh, it's an Axe Knight.
Oh.
Yeah, he could have probably... They could have probably went in there way before. Like at level 7 or 8. But it still works out. It's not that huge of a gap between those levels.
And it looks like Eunos is going to stick around to do some grinding.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing he needs now is to find the Staff of Rain and Rainbow Drop. And Charlock. They haven't found Charlock either, right?
I think AA died just outside of Charlock, so he knows where it is.
Okay. So yeah, this might push Eunos up.
Especially if he gets Repel in one of these next coming levels.
Yeah. I wonder if AA is also gonna level up, or is he going to choose to look for the other things? I mean, assuming that he goes straight to Hogsnet after this.
See you later, Droll Magi.
That is true, Mr. Holmes. It could go either way. Eunos could level up right here, but he might take a long time to find the items. But he could also find them really fast, and he has died. Yeah, Charlock RNG with those Star Wyverns is gonna be a thing. Alright, AA is engaged in a Herdmore battle with the Star Wyvern. Wait, didn't AA already check that chest?
I don't think he made it all the way to the bottom.
Alright, he is going to be disappointed.
Oh.
He's probably planning on death warping.
No, the skeleton is not the right enemy to do that with.
There we go. That guy's gonna do work.
Thanks, MTI.
That should be the last hit for AA. He should be heading straight to Hawksness now. Yeah, if AA makes it now to Hawksness, he's gonna be pretty close to Eunos. And then it's gonna be decided on who finds the items first and who gets the better RNG in Charlock against those Star Wyverns. How much agility did Eunos get?
Well, let's see. Goes from 66 to 77. 11
Alright,
agility.
then.
Fairly large amount.
Yeah, they should be fine then.
Also good for Eunos is that he found Repel at level 12. Neither player has found the Jerk Cave, Mr. Holmes.
Nope, Jerk Cave is being a jerk.
Oh, and heal more. Good catch, Zarnax. Yeah, this is a big level then.
Oh, level 11 has heal more, not 12.
Ah, okay.
Probably be exploring, I don't know. I mean, I feel like if you level up, you have more chances to survive red dragons and other nasty things. And he gets the armor.
I would just be worried about leveling up too much. This may be one of those seeds where you can go in at 14.
That is true, especially if they have enough HP to use the Death Necklace. Yeah, they're getting pretty good increases in HP. 46 strength though, that's not nearly enough.
Ah, and I believe I forgot the fighter's ring for both of the players, so I'll check that now.
Yeah, they both have it.
About the nastiest thing we've seen, Zarnax, are the Star Wyverns that have sleep and hurt more.
we still don't know what wizards have. We haven't found a wizard yet. Or Stoneman. Did they find Stoneman?
They found Stoneman, but I think they've managed to run away from them on the first turn every time.
Another level for Eunos.
Up to 83 agility now.
Right, they will seem to explore now.
Only 46 strength though. Attack power is pretty low.
Yeah, that's not nearly enough to beat the game. And Eunos seems to be dead set on leveling. Yes, they have.
Yeah, Eunos has not found the mountain cave yet.
Yeah, he still needs the stones of sunlight. So what would be the magic level? 16, 17? With the way strength is going?
I don't know. A couple of good strength levels, and they might be in line to use the death necklace. I think this will probably finish out around 16, but I'm sure Eunos will find out first. He's on the leveling treadmill pretty hard right now.
Yeah, meanwhile, AA reliving his Arbor Knight.
21.
Promise.
Empty eye, please. I don't want another 3-hour Jackamus seed.
I would go for 16 or 17. Alright, let's see what 14 gives. 6 power. But a lot of HP for the death necklace. They might get like a 20-something strength increase, Mr. Holmes. It's happened before. And then like another 10 for the next level.
Yeah. Certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but not likely. Seen crazier things happen in this game, though.
I think... Oh, did the Eunos find
Stones of Sunlight Cave? Enjoy your torch.
Yeah. So he just has to find the mountain cave and the jerk cave.
And now AA will help himself to his heart.
Alright. He completely ignores all the chests. Good choice.
Yep. Anything that'll make a difference he already has. And,
oh, that's the jerk cave.
And so the jerk cave's in the basement of Garanham.
Wait, did the Eunos check the basement? He probably should have, right? I mean, it's right there.
Yeah, I can't imagine he didn't, so he's probably looking for the heart cave and the mountain cave right now.
Yeah. Yeah, AA is giving a really good performance. Alright, so the Staff of Rain Cave might be in a wee corner of the map. Like, incredibly difficult for you to find if you don't, like, check every nook and cranny.
So I always prefer tracing the edge of the map when I'm exploring, but then what gets me is those locations that are dead in the middle of everything.
Yeah, usually I employ the strat which is check the top down, like go from if I go left to right, I go left and then I go top, then back down, and just I go in a zigzag movement. And that usually pays off, because I used to go through all the corners, and yeah, those middle areas, they just kill you. And AA goes back to the castle. So, have they checked the entire southwest? Or is it blocked?
I thought it was blocked.
Alright, I think Eunos is in the bottom left now. And he finds a cave. That's probably the mountain cave. And yes, it is. He's about to get the stones and the death necklace. Yeah, AA doesn't care about the tablet cave or swamp cave.
He's getting pretty good encounters to level from, but he's just about out of resources at this point. And a blue dragon is not what you want to see.
Yeah, when you're out of resources and you're just exploring, usually it's a better choice to just die and get your MP back and go back out and level up on the way. Yes, we do need the Staff of Rain. That's the only thing that's left to find on both players. Yeah, this race is pretty close. And I think that Eunos' choice to level up before exploring might come back to haunt him, because he's taking a long time to find the Staff of Rain. And AA, while he's behind, he's still leveling up on the way, on looking for the staff. So he's catching up, while Eunos is not fighting nearly as much.
AA does have the heart, but for some reason, I'm checking the box and it's not showing up.
Alright, so where could the staff be? I say bottom left. Eunos is now checking the very corners now. There's a cave. I think that's North Cave.
Yep.
Okay. He goes to the very edge of the map. Alright, now AA is going bottom right. He's gonna end up in the same situation as Eunos, finding Charlock and getting to that dead end. I'm still wondering if they check the entire bottom left. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like that's where Eunos is headed right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Brecconary.
He finds Brecconary and nothing else.
And AA finds the same dead end. So at this point it might be in the middle somewhere.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Zarnax agrees.
There's a cave. And AA finds it.
Yep. So we're off to the races now. See when Eunos can find it.
So it's a little bit northwest of Charlock. I think if Eunos keeps going that way, he might find it. I mean to the right of that area. Then he goes north.
Oh, he's
right.
Oh, he just missed it.
Oh man.
If he would have gone, I think, one tile more south, he would have found it.
I think he might still get it.
Yeah, he's in the right area.
Yeah. No, I think it's a little bit more northeast. Alright, so the only thing that AA needs to do is go back to Hogsnet and get those level ups. He should go, yeah. He should go... If he keeps going to the right, I think he might find it. Either that or northwest. Yeah, because there's Charlock, so if he goes northwest, then he's gonna find it. That's not the cave. No, keep going north, yeah. He's gonna go in the swamp cave. No, don't do that. Alright, no! Get out! Get out of there!
This is the point in the game where you start questioning your own senses, like... I had to have been here before.
Yeah. He's gonna find it if he goes north. Don't go through the coast. No, don't go through the coast.
No, it's right there.
Go north. No. He missed it. Oh, that must be so frustrating. Oh, he's looping around. He might still find it. Where is AA going? He's probably going to Charlock. Yeah, he's going to Charlock. I would probably go back to Hogsness and level up and get those stats.
Oh, I 100% agree. I think, yeah, I think this is a mistake.
He might be planning to level up on the way down. Because he only has 84 MP. I don't think that's enough.
He doesn't have very much attack power either.
That's not the cave, Eunos. If Eunos goes south, then he might find Super Harp. He's also mapping, I'm pretty sure. Fun Police, yeah. But yeah, I think the Fun Police is the Star Wyvern. He finds it. Eunos finds the Staff of Rain.
Now both players are off to the races, but if AA sticks to grinding in Charlock, this is that might doom his chances.
Yeah, he has to go to Hogsness right now. He is going to Hogsness. Good choice. Good choice. Alright, and I guess now it depends if Eunos has some good RNG on Charlock. Assuming he's going there. Wait, how much strength does he have?
Right now Eunos has 52 strength, so...
Okay, never mind then. He gets the rainbow drop. This is gonna be a really close race. Which are the best? I like to see it because there's no, big RNG factor. It's most decision making.
Yeah, this has been a very interesting match to watch. And you have to wonder if AA just would have went to Hogsness earlier, he might be, in a dead heat with Eunos right now.
Well, he would have missed out on all that exploration, so maybe it would have went worse. Could have been better or worse, depending on his exploration after the grind. So even if Eunos gets the required level, he still has to go through Starwind with sleep and hurt more. Well, assuming he doesn't get an insane amount of stats, which that would make Star Wilderness not a threat. He could just stop spell them or just flat out kill them. Yeah, they're not that dangerous. I mean, I don't think that they might force anybody to use a heal more, because they have such high HP. I think... yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like a red dragon where you would have to use a stop spell anyway.
Yeah, and red dragons have lesser fire breath, so they're not a threat either. Unless they decide to just attack you over and over. I wonder if any of them is gonna do the Death Necklace strats.
And AA's got to go back to the magic well.
Yeah, it's a good choice to use the wings and use up all his MP. He still had one more hurt more though to use on the Armored Knight. I don't know why he didn't use that one.
I think he thought return cost 7 instead of 8 because he tried casting it and got the bad news.
Eunos is not gonna use return. Oh, he might have some wings. Oh, he's gonna keep going.
Yeah, he's
until he
probably
dies,
just
I
gonna
think.
Death warp, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, when he death warps, he's gonna give some time for AA to catch up. Well, 1 damage on Eunos. He just casted heal.
AA with a missed input. Hopefully that lost hurt more doesn't shouldn't hurt too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty close. He's gonna need all the axe knights he can get.
Eunos is defense breaking, or close to defense breaking this Axe Knight. There we go, finally a solid hit.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna kill that Axe Knight.
And a regular knight. Nah, AA doesn't want any of that.
Yeah, AA is getting closer and closer to Eunos with those little things. Yeah, Ouija they have very low strength right now, but I expect one of these levels to have like a huge boost in strength. I think this is gonna come to Death Necklace strats. I would not have fought that Rogue Scorpion.
Yeah, I agree. Just not efficient enough at this point.
No, don't fight that thing. Wait, what is he doing?
I think AA is just gonna cast Return.
I don't think he knows he can cast Return right there. Oh, that's some nasty encounter rate. Yeah, Eunos is gonna pull ahead because of that.
We'll see if the next level is enough.
No, they only got 3 strength. 58 strength. That's terrible.
Oh no! Back on the treadmill again.
Not even Death Necklace is gonna help them there. He would need like 4 or 5 of them. And put on 4 Death Necklaces.
You'd have like 30 HP then.
That guard being a jerk.
I can't wait for 2.0 when that guy isn't hiding behind the counter anymore. Also, that guard in the throne room blocks me every single time.
I hate the guard in the throne room. Those small occurrences where the guard goes outside to the corridor and then just completely blocks you, that's the worst.
It's not as bad as the bats in the Earth Cave, but it's pretty close.
Oh no, the one at the bottom with the vampire. you literally have to run back if you don't have warp. That's the worst too.
It's so bad.
So both games have their jerk NPCs. No, AA still has a pretty good chance of winning this, because if they don't get a huge strength increase, it's gonna come down to whether the Dragon Lord is... the damage rolls on the Dragon Lord.
It'll be interesting to see if Eunos gets one of those levels where it's not a sure thing. Is he willing to take a 50-50 or a 60-40?
I would probably take... yeah, I would probably take those odds, because of the duration of the seed. Like, the longer the seed lasts, the more you think that your opponent is already heading to the Dragon Lord, or about to head to it.
Yeah.
The nerves start coming in. Yeah, I don't think attacking is the best choice because Hawksnest is so close to the castle. If Hawksnest was far away, then yeah, I guess attacking would be a better choice. After you run out of MP, I mean. That too, yeah. I agree. Getting to 17 before going back would be a good choice.
Ooh, hurt more misses. That's bad.
Yeah, that's gonna cost him. You never want to see that. Alright, level 17, let's see what he gets. 6 power, not enough. But closer, he got a lot of magic.
22 magic points.
Yeah. I mean, even with that amount of magic, he's still not gonna beat the Dragon Lord. Eunos pulled ahead on experience.
He did. Seems like it's just faster to go down swinging than it is to warp back.
Probably. Also, those rogue scorpions didn't help AA much.
No. Although at least he one-hit that one.
I don't know, Mr. Holmes. It feels fast because Coxness is close. But, I mean, somebody would have to do the math on this seed. I mean, to me it feels better to warp back. I mean, to return.
Eunos trying to run away from an armored knight. Come on, he's just as good, if not better. Take a crack at him.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything nasty. Oh yeah, for AA, Sarnax makes a good point. You can return from any town or shrine, and the top floor or Charblock. You don't have to leave Hogsness to cast Return.
No, AA will grudgingly go back to grinding.
Yep. He should start quick, though. He's taking a lot of time on that screen. I think he's trying to figure out if he can beat the Dragon Lord, which there's no way.
Yeah, he might be doing some math, but really you should just see the 106 and keep right on going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even with the Death Necklace, with that amount of AP, there's no way. Yeah, don't fight that ghost. Alright, Eunos is almost at level 18. I'm pretty sure he should get a good size of experience on this level. I can feel it. MTI, no. No. I say 18. Alright, let's see what he gets. He got 3 strikes.
3!
I'm starting to believe MTI now. I take back what he said, MTI.
Yeah, 101 defense with that much HP. He might be able to get some doubles even with the deck necklace on.
I'm wondering if they can do it right now with the death necklace. They have 14 heal mores. I think more than that, right? 15?
Yeah, they're still only doing about... Yeah, they're not doing very much. I don't even... That's something that I don't know. When you're doing sort of your Dragon Lord math, do you round up or down?
I have no idea either. I just try to get a minimum of 125 AP and that's my cue to go. Well, also how many heal mores I have. Yeah, with 17 attacks, even if he gets all 9, which is his highest damage on the Dragon Lord, that will not be enough, I think. No, that would be enough. But he would have to get like all 9s. No, I think I did the math wrong. He still can't beat the Dragon Lord with that. He's gonna level, yeah, he's gonna level going down. I mean...
He's losing a lot of time to all of these encounters, though. At the very least, stop at a town and get some, cast Repel.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's thinking... Well, there's a town right there. I'm wondering, yeah, if he's thinking of just... Oh, no, I guess he is. He's gambling on level 19. To give him the stats needed. Yeah, so that might be the turning point.
Yeah, this is real risky.
Also, if he puts on the death necklace, he's going to have to go back in there with reduced HP if he fails. Because he knows where Breckenary is and it's relatively close. He can just remove the death necklace if he wants to. What is...
he's just taking... he's taking the shortcut through the swamp cave.
Is he going to Garringham to get the drop?
I think he's going to Sherlock.
Oh, that's right. It's right there.
Yeah, I think he might already have the drop, and I just forgot to check the box.
So they're both going for the same strat, then. I don't know if they think they can... No, I'm pretty sure they're gonna level up on the way down. Well, he's running from Armored Knights. Also from Blue Dragons. He should have enough defense to fight Blue Dragons and Arbor Knights.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is where the bad RNG comes in. That Red Dragon's not letting him go. I guess it's a good choice. The Red Dragon with lesser fire breath. Oh, AA's not fighting the Red Dragon. Wow, that is really unlucky. He should not have struggled so much on running away from that. And there's the Fun Police. And that's really bad luck too.
Wow, with 102 agility, that is terrible luck.
Yeah, that is really bad. See, this is where the game gets incredibly frustrating sometimes. This is where the game crushes your soul. You're thinking, I have over 100 agility, why is this not... And he failed to run away again. So did Eunos. Oh no, he's fighting the Star Wyvern. Wow, that is...
This is awful.
That is awful. Yeah, this is one of the instances where you say, you know what, the RNG is the thing that decided this race.
I don't know, if it broke his spirits enough where he's going back to Hawksness, then this might be
I would go back to Hawksness. I would be crushed by that. I mean, we still don't...
I think he's playing on tilt. Didn't cast Repel that entire time. Kind of just walked aimlessly. Yeah, he's not happy right now.
Yeah, he is probably a little bit on tilt. I would be too. I would definitely be angry. Yeah, this is the instances where you probably want to delete this game. Alright, he can still win. He might still win if the Dragon Lord decides to kill Eunos. Or not the Dragon Lord, the game, because, yeah, that's all up to the game.
Poor AA cannot catch a break.
Yeah, he should not be struggling this hard on... I mean, on the good side, he has a lot of the... They're not doing that big of a damage. Alright, he gets away from that Red Dragon easy. It's starting to turn around. I would probably fight things now.
Well, it'll probably start once he gets down another level. Although an Axe Knight's a good start.
I would have fought that Axe Knight, yeah.
Same. The Actually, have we seen a wizard all game?
No, I was just about to say that. We have not seen any wizards. Why is Eunos... Okay. Yeah. No, I would not blame... Well, if this was a normal race, I would not blame anybody if anybody forfeited after that cool blue reason.
And now Eunos has to decide whether to burn a heal more or not, and he does.
Oh, that might cost him.
All of the run luck is coming back to haunt him in this one encounter.
Yeah, that's the game balancing things out. Alright, so AA should not feel bad for dying there.
This is unreal. Wow.
The game is keeping it fair. I give it that. It is keeping it fair.
And a Stoneman with his 40 agility blocks twice with 102 agility.
Okay, I believe in this game once again.
Alright, Eunos putting on the death necklace to fight the golem.
Oh, he has the fairy fluid and AA doesn't. Yeah, the seats no. The seats no. Man, AA is going to struggle on that column. Did Eunos put the death necklace?
He did.
Oh, that's not a good idea. I mean, I don't know why he would do that.
He's probably concerned that he wouldn't have enough attack power to make it through the golem's defenses. Although AA is getting much better rolls right now.
Wait, did he put on the death necklace in the fight or before?
Before.
Okay. So AA did pretty good on the golem. Without the fairy flute. He still has his herbs. Wow, this is... Alright.
And Eunos
Alright, let's see.
picks up
19 power. That would do it.
That did it.
Unless AA gets extremely lucky on this. This is close. This is gonna go down on the history books of the Dragon Warrior Randomizer tournament. I mean, AA has more heal mores than Eunos, but Eunos has much better damage, and he just burned another heal more at the start.
Yeah.
Oh, 18 damage. No, he has this.
Yeah, this one is in the bag for Eunos. It's gonna be...
So I guess even if AA would have made it down without dying, he wouldn't. No, I don't know. It looked bleak for him. Even if he also grinded in Charlock or in Hawksness, Eunos would have gotten here with this level. Oh yeah, he can also hurt more if he knows that. I mean, I don't know if he's seen enough seeds to know about Hurtmore strats. Is anybody counting damage on AA? Alright, Eunos kills the Dragon Lord, so I think he won this one. Yeah. Let's see if AA beats him. I'm really interested to see if he can beat him with that. Yeah, Eunos had really good damage rolls.
Congratulations to Eunos, our winner, with an official SRL time of 1:46.51.
Indeed, congrats to Eunos. Alright, last 2 hits for AA. Let's see if he would have won. Nope. Or maybe no. GGAA, that was a really good race.
Yeah,
that was really
GG.
good.
I think AA just sensed that, you know, with it, as long as the seed went on, that he had to take a shot at Dragon Lord.
Alright, we're gonna get Eunos and AA soon. Hello?
Hello.
Good job on that race, AA. You did really, really good. Yeah, that was a really good race to watch.
Did Eunos go at level 19 or did he win at 18?
He
went at 19.
Yeah, he fought the Dragon Lord at 19, but he went into Charlock at 18 and he leveled up on the way down.
I mean, that seems like it would have been hard given that you did no damage with anything. Your strength was abysmal this whole run. But I guess he found a way. I would like a feature request, though. Could they just change the encounter for Armored Knight to... An Armored Knight hath appeared. You are blocked from the front. Just tell you that before you select a command.
Just as soon as you see him, just go right back to the throne room. Let's cut the middleman out here.
Or that Star Wyvern, Dragon Lord's MVP.
Yeah, this seed's fun police. I couldn't believe that.
Welcome, Eunos. Congrats on the win.
Thanks. Good game, AA.
Yeah, good game. That was awful.
Let me tell you guys, when you died to the Star Wyverns, everybody was going, oh man, that really sucks. But then, the game has a way to balance things out. Eunos had to burn like 2 or 3 heal mores on an Armored Knight that didn't let him run away like 4 or 5 times.
No, it was like 10 times.
Yeah.
How much power did level 19 give? Was it actually a lot, or was it just barely a little extra?
What would you expect after a seed where it gave you 3 the entire time?
I mean, given that I had 119 strength at level 18, and I couldn't win with 15 heal mores.
Yeah, it was 19 strength.
It was plus 19?
It was plus 19, yeah.
So in other words, it was overwhelmingly easy to win once you hit level 19. I felt like 18 had a shot.
I felt like it did have a shot too, but I guess it all depended on the damage rolls. Because
it also depended on Dragon Lord not ambushing me and letting me double even once over the course of like 50 turns.
That is true.
Yeah, that was my concern, because I was heading down with level 18, and I knew it was going to be really tough because he had to have the Death Necklace to even have damage, and with like 100 and, I don't know, 2 HP.
That's what it was, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a lot of double hits. The chance is just not that high to get...
I mean, your defense was so sky high, though. As long as he did 2 physicals in a row, you were pretty likely to double off that round. He just...
Yeah.
About 80 to 85% of his attacks in my fight were fire breaths.
Yeah, that's...
And grinding isn't fun anyway, so... I was like, you know, I've already lost, I'm done.
Yeah. It was, yeah, so his max hit was going to be 45, so his damage range is probably 22 or 23 to 45. So, yeah, it just was... I thought, well, I'm going to go down here and get this one more level, but I really didn't want to go with just 18 because that was not going to work, probably. It would have taken a lot of luck, I think. And, more than that, even if it was possible, the amount of extra time that fight would take, just because of all the extra rounds.
I mean, is it actually a mechanic in this game, though, that if you get low strength on a bunch of consecutive levels, the next levels are specifically more likely to give you high strength?
No.
I thought it was completely independent, and you could just get 2 all the way to level 30.
No, I don't know about the ultra randomization. Like, I think the non-ultra randomization has some sort of a rubber banding to it, at least, where you have like an average that you're supposed to be, and there's a range. But I don't think ultra has a rubber banding to it. I think it's just like, good luck, buddy.
As far as I know, and I don't know if McGrew is in chat to confirm, is that yes, there is a system in place for you to be able to finish. I mean, the highest level that you're going to have to go to is 21, I think. 20 or 21.
Oh, that's not very high. I didn't realize that was going to be kind of like a set.
I'm not 100% sure. Maybe somebody in chat can confirm, but yeah, there is a system in check for you not to go over 21 or over a certain level. The game makes sure that you get enough stats to kill the Dragon Lord.
Yeah. Well,
but is that just saying it tries to rubber band you in general, or specifically level 21 will give you a mountain of stats if somehow up to level 20 you've just gotten garbage? Because that's really relevantly different.
I think it can be in between, like level 21 and 16, 17, I think. Because 15 guarantees you... No, 16 or 15 guarantees you heal more.
16, yeah.
Yeah, 16, I believe you're guaranteed every spell, and heal more's a spell.
Yeah, and for stats, I think it's 16, between 16 and 21. We will have to ask McGrew on that, and or somebody in chat.
Because if I knew... I mean, I would have lost anyway, but I had to not get killed by the Star Wyvern and win the Dragon Lord fight on my way down in order to be able to win this race at that point. So grinding to 19 wouldn't have made a difference. I just would have finished second. But if I might have made that decision to grind to 19 if I knew 19 had any better chance of extra power. Because I was pretty astounded I only got 3 at 18. Even 4 would have been a much better scenario, because that would have raised the max and min damage by a point.
Yeah, yeah. The way it would have, like, at 119 strength, which is what you had, out of the 256 or 256 values you can roll for the RNG, 13 of them could have given you a 4 still. So yeah, you would have knocked those right off the table. But yeah, it's just I mean, I was ready to get 3 strength and take the fight on, because I think that 122 attack power would have been like an order of magnitude better than 119 in this one.
Yeah, that was really, really close, because we were thinking that maybe when you reach level 19 you get another like 2 or 3 strength up, and then it's like see who gets better RNG on the Dragon Lord. Because both of you started killing the Dragon Lord at the same time.
Yeah, though if I really wanted to point to what lost me the race, though, it was just how hard it was for me to find that Staff Forain cave.
Oh my goodness, I had trouble with that too.
You both had trouble, so yeah, you were both like neck and neck. Like sometimes one would take the lead and then he would lose it to the other, and then it would just bounce back and forth.
Yeah,
but
that
like,
just how many times I got jumped in that whole gold grind setup. Because I was like, okay, this is a really clever situation. There's no gold grind in the castle, but if I take all the castle chests, I'll almost assuredly get a gold grind in Garen's grave.
Mm-hmm.
I found Erdrick's sword even. Checked stats menu to confirm it was really Erdrick's sword. And Then I got jumped on my way down the grave, which ultimately led me to make another trip down there, which sucked. Then I got jumped like at least 5 consecutive times trying to make the trip to Rimeldar to get magic armor and silver shield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That sucks.
It's like, I knew my agility was high enough that I was extremely likely to succeed at running from anything other than Armored Knight or Red Dragon, and I hadn't seen a Red Dragon all seed, or maybe I'd seen one in some remote corner.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll probably get away from stuff. That didn't really work out. Armored Knights just... I had to die to at least 15 Armored Knights this run.
Oh.
The damn Star Wyvern kept catching you in the swamp cave, too.
Oh, yeah. That Star Wyvern. And it's never at the start of the swamp cave. It's at the end.
Yeah, you run into 3 slimes, and then he's guarding the staircase.
Yeah, that swamp cave with the sleep Star Wyvern sucked because it went from like Hawksness over to Cole, and I was like, oh man, I'm just gonna jump in this cave to get over where I want to go next, right? No.
I didn't actually realize what was beyond the swamp to the east of the castle for an extremely long time. I basically explored the world as though the swamp cave led to a different continent.
Oh man. Yeah, I think I got exceptionally lucky. I don't know if anybody was noticing.
You got running from those Armored Knights.
Dragons? Oh yeah, Armored Knights were obviously they have much higher run block than a Blue Dragon, but I ran from so many Blue Dragons on the first try. I don't think one blocked me until the Charlock dive ever in the seed. Yeah, and I got a lot of good runs from the Armored Knights too. Oh yeah, the Armored Knights right there in the Grave of Garen. Right there before the Fighter's Ring, which was, the second to last chest.
Yeah, you run away from like
3.
By the Fighter's Ring, I think you mean the Sword Magician.
The Sword Magician? Yeah. No,
the axe ghost.
Magidrak?
The axe ghost.
Yeah. No, I got one Armored Knight and I got away from him, then I got another one right on the chest, and I'm like, oh, this is it for sure. And nope, got away and I got a Fighter's Ring and I was so happy.
Yeah, if I'd even made... I was really close to that chest when I died. And, I did the gold grind to twice as much as I needed, so planning to die in the bottom of the grave after checking all the chests. And I died so close to that second to last chest. If I hadn't made it to the last chest, I wouldn't have checked it until I found Garenheim, but with 2 left, I figured who knows how long it'll take me to find Garenheim anyway, and it probably has the Harp Cave, and I don't want to have to make loops to it.
Mm-hmm.
Then none of that worked out. Garenheim did have the harp and did not have the Harp Cave.
Oh man. No, and it had the jerk. And luckily, I knew I was going to be digging up that death necklace, but the death necklace happened to be in the cave with the Stones of Sunlight, which is the last thing to check in the whole thing, and so I had like 1 magic key left, and that got me to get the rainbow drop without having to make another stupid trip because I'm an idiot.
Man, I felt so good too with just how early I found Rimeldar.
Damn, you found... I mean...
The very first direction I led to Hawksness in the Swamp Cave.
Right.
And somehow at level 4 I made it all the way through.
Oh, I see. Nice. That dumps you right out by Cole and Rimeldar?
Yeah, so I had the token, I think I bought a club and a chainmail, and I knew where I could buy Flame Sword, Magic Armor, Silver Shield. Flame Sword was irrelevant because the gold grind was right next to Erdrick's sword, but had it been relevant, I would have had it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had keys way earlier than Eunos, but Eunos got Erdrick's sword earlier than you. So, like I said, everything was just bouncing around. First you had the lead, then Eunos had the lead, and it was really close. It was a really fun race to watch.
Yeah, at the start, AA decided to level instead of trying to carry the gold across dangerous territory. But Eunos ended up gaining, I think, 2 levels by taking down 1 Warlock. Put you dead even right at that point.
Yeah, because I killed a Draki, and the second Draki I ran into showed me Drakis have heal more, and I was like, it could be really hard to get levels So I have to accept the gold loss, especially because I was like, even if I lose half my gold, I can still afford a hand axe. It's fine. Losing another half of my gold, it's like, well, at this point I've already gotten the early levels, and I know hurt. That's going to speed things up a lot.
Yeah, that was a tough one in the beginning. The beginning is one of the interesting parts to me because like you only take 5 XP to get to a level in Eunos, but you're going to get at that level. It could be hurt more. But in this one, it was hurt, which was really good. But I actually reset for some 7 or 8 minutes just trying to find a town because I kept finding stuff to try to fight. And I was like, hey, okay, I'll give this a try. And, you know, like couldn't damage a Draki every turn. So I was going to hit for 0 or 1. I couldn't run into slimes, and then the red slime was sleeping and he was annoying. So I was just like, oh, I'll just keep looking for towns then. Found Garenham first, I think. Got the hand axe and small armor stuff.
Was there a way to Garenheim without charging through that swamp or taking the swamp cave?
You only had to go through like 2 swamp tiles, the way I found. You just had to go from the castle, just like go up and then hug right around that swamp. And there's a little bit of a passage around. And then just 2 swamp tiles and some desert, and you just walk right up.
Oh, because I figured when I was looking around that you would have found Breckenary much earlier. And I was like, well, Breckenary could have helped him out. The town I spotted right away turned out to be Hawksness.
Yeah, I found Hawksness first. I found Breckenary last.
You both found Hawksness first. Yeah.
It's like, of course, I have a lot of money. Nope, can't spend it.
I couldn't believe I even made it to Hawksness, all that desert. And the desert east of Hawksness, like the zone east of Hawksness, was Demon Knight, Green Dragon, and something else high level. And the area, so if you went up and left, you would run into that, but if you went left and then up, you get around that zone. Yeah, so I didn't, you know, with regard to like prioritizing finding stuff versus getting experience, when you got 6 strength to start and the early enemies aren't particularly friendly, I didn't feel bad when I found hurt more relatively early. Like, I'm like, well, I could certainly have had that much earlier, but the seed that we ended up having where there's a sword and you know, you get a good easy gold grind and equipment, Demon Knights were good to fight, or before that, like using your hurt spell to kill, you know, lower tier enemies. So I was like, yeah, whatever, you know?
Yeah, I noticed in the mid-levels I was able to, if I started at full health, hurt a wyvern to death, and that's just so much experience.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, please do. Yeah. Nope. Sorry about that. So yeah. Do we have another? Is there another race about to happen?
Tournament race. There's supposed to be another one scheduled.
I believe High Spirits is playing Dig Shake
yes.
right now on Randomizer Mania.
Awesome.
Just one more note before you guys go. After Eunos found the Staff of Rain, you both ended up in Hawksness, only 800 experience apart.
Nice.
So it's a very tight race all throughout.
Yeah, speaking of Hawksness, you can cast Return without having to leave Hawksness. Because you got into a lot of encounters while trying to leave and then cast Return.
Hawksness isn't flagged as a dungeon. Cool.
Nope. Neither is the first floor of Charlock or any town.
Neat. Because I tried casting Return in a dungeon before and it didn't work. I also thought Return cost 6 instead of 8, which I learned very quickly I was wrong about that.
Yeah.
You had wings though, so it wasn't a big deal.
You can't return out of dark dungeons, but you can return out of like the old man at the rainbow drop and those type of caves too. Instead of walking out of those, but you can't outside those either to try to save the second. Yeah.
All right then. Well then, thanks for the race. I mean, it was a really good race. Congrats to Eunos in AA. You did really good. I mean, I think you are going to be a really big force to contend with or contend against. in the lower bracket. So,
oh, my goal going into this tournament was 1 and 2, so I'm partway there.
Yeah. Sorry about being late, everybody. Dishwasher was having a problem, and I had to work on it, and I forgot about the race.
It's no problem. Just glad you could make it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
kind of had to do that. Right. Thanks. Good game.
All right.
Hey, thanks again. Take it easy, guys.
Okay, see you later.
All right. Let's head over to High Spirits versus who? Versus
Dig Shake, the creator of Zelda 2
Dig
Randomizer.
Shake. Alrighties.
Let me check the schedule right now to see when that's going on.
Oh, it's not yet. That's right.
Yeah, not yet, and it looks like Game Boy versus Laura the Synth was a pretty quick seed, as they're not still on. So, yeah, I guess that wraps things up again. Tune in at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern to twitch.tv/randomizermania for High Spirits versus Dig Shake. And then there might even be a late night matchup with Jay Coper versus Slurpee Ninja scheduled for 1 in the morning.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, in 5 minutes. All right.
Yeah, I think his race is about to start, right?
All right. Well, the feed is not live yet, but I will host them anyway. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and take care.